right, welcome everybody. How are you all doing tonight? Welcome this beautiful. I love these late night trading sessions, right? Nice and quiet in the chat room. So nice. Before it was crazy when I had, it used to be nice when I had like trading sessions, 30 or 40 people here. Now we've got 200 amazing people watching. So just really casual. I'm just going to go through a couple things right here. I just made a chart and then of course I deleted it. So let me go back and I'll show you guys kind of some of my thoughts about where we're at right now. Let me pull this up. So here's, if you guys weren't watching just a second ago, here's kind of my idea on the 4-hour right here. This is kind of my thunk of where we're at. We're creating this flag or bear pennant. So we're creating a flag or bear pennant. Now this could easily looks like an A, right? A wave, looks like a B wave, looks like it wants to make a C wave possibly. If it can pick up enough strength, it can pull up C wave up here. And we'll go over the top possibilities for this. So, looking in here inside the chart, I'll go back over here. This is where I made it. I'm going to pull this down to the 1 hour. All right, let's go in here. There we go. All right. All right, so here's our 1 hour. So you can see the wedge that we're in, the pennant. So here's the pennant we're in. Now here is your resistance on the top side. This is historical resistance. This line is the trend line from the very bitty bottom. Okay, so you're going to bang up on that thing if you try to run up right here, right? Listen, here's the deal. The way I look at this is this to me on the 1 hour looks like you're 1, 2, into a wave 3 here, okay? I don't know if this 3 is completed yet. But this sure looks like a 1, 2, this could be a completed wave 3, or wave 3 could be right here. Then you're going to do 4, then you're going to put in 5, right? This is what this is kind of what I would be hoping for. Now, if this were an ABC, I would have liked to see this just take off a little bit sooner. It is totally possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to label both options on here. So we're going to go 1, 2, this would be 3, 4 could come all the way up here, and then 5 would be down there, right? So I think these are both viable options here, right? We're going to take our extended wave. Beautiful, beautiful double top. Look past the 618, right? I don't like this. I don't like we went a little bit. I would have preferred if we bounced off the 618 right there. That would have been a lot nicer. Now we do have another one from right here. It's a little tougher. A little tighter right there. And see, didn't quite make it. So look, that didn't quite make it down to the 1.4141, right? Didn't quite make it there, but look where your 618 is. Your 618's right there, 3180. Now, this is where your 200 MA is. Your 200 MA is right in here. This is why I would like to see this come down just one more time. Right then inside of this. Right, so those are our two options. Internal wave count options. Okay. So there we have that, and then if this is our internal wave right here, you're going to try to break that down, right? This looks definitely like a 1, a very difficult one. And then this is your wave 2 to 3. There's your 2. All right, I still, oh, this hurts right here. Because that could go down like that, right? Because look, if you count this in here, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Ooh, Jesus Christ. I mean, you can get a deeper. right? 1, 2, 3, because this looks like, look, wave 1, this is the internal of the 3. Wave 1, 2, this is your internal 3 right here, right? This is your internal 3, pulling down to this is your end of your internal 3. So it's trying to finish off your 5 right there. I mean, this looks like this is going to go down one more right to here and then bounce in here somewhere. And then, you know, this is where you'd get your potential bounce right here, right? Excuse me. I just think we have one more little wave down. Now it's totally possible to bounce out of here. There's nothing says we can't, right? But I mean, looking in this looks like a wave 1, wave 2. This is probably your 3 and then your 4, right? So you're going to really get down here. You're going to go 1, 2, right? I mean, maybe that's your 3, 4, and 5. Something like that. Right? Something just like that. That would be your internal wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your wave 3. See, this is your bigger 1, 2. Here's your wave 3, then your wave 4, then your wave 5. Right now, remember, you don't have to retrace this far. This is just giving you an idea of what would be possible. Then coming down and testing our lower low, you know, which could be all the way down here, 2,700. So yes, 2,700 would be my low count down there. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. Because this right here, this looks like an internal wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the wave 3. Bonk. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm almost there. I see the chat running. See, so something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is, and then right, trying to make wave 4. Right, so it's trying to make the wave 4 in here, and then it could just pen it up like this, rising wedge up, and then it would just drop right down. And then this would be wave 5 of wave 3, still looking for wave 5 here down. This is why 2,700 is a possible target here, right? Said I'm not that good of an Elliott guy. I suck at Elliott. All right. Journey wants to know what my sleep schedule is like. Oh God, I can't wait to be in a boat. Listen, we're so close. All right, so I'm trying to listen. We are recording this video, so I want to try to make this as quick as possible. Fuck, I hate this. Seriously, this shit bugs me. All right, so here's our Meyer multiple chart right here. You see, we kind of pulled off the same pattern, right? We bounced exactly in the same location. Look at these all line up: 6497, 6111, 5738. So all these line up. We came down, right? Broke a little bit lower here, retraced right exactly to the 6.5. This is the 6.5 region, right? Retraced all the way to 6.5 region, broke down. You see our little nipple, and we busted through clearly. So we've broken through the 5738 line. 5738 historically had little support below it until we got down to the 4 range here. So this is your 4 range right there. Excuse me. Here's your NT. Now listen, here's how I have this set up, okay? I am personally not looking for my entry points to hold, and I wrote it out all right here, okay? Right, I have orders stacked right now, 31 to 27.50, right? I got some orders stacked right now, okay? So I've got some low leverage longs. In fact, these are not leveraged at all. Okay, so I got no leverage on these babies, and I'm trying to stack some small orders up. Now, here's the deal. This thing can fall out hard and sharp and fast right here, right? Now, being this high, look at this. This thing breaks right here to go all the way to there. You think 32 is the bottom? Ain't freaking happening. There's no way in hell. Look at how close we are to 3,200, right? This thing's got a whopper to drop, right? This thing's got a whopper to drop. Now, when we were over here, right, this thing happened hard and fast. I mean, this was so quick, right? We had a little consolidation in this area right here where we're at. We just a little bit lower. This is why I'm thinking we go down, right? This consolidation line that runs across here. This is my hope that we come down to this little consolidation line. We get a little bit of bounce out of this, the 3,200, 3,000 range. Get a little bitty bounce out of here, right? Dink around. Now look back here. This is our little bitty bounce back in the day. Okay, this is that little bitty bounce, right? It was right here. This is where that bounce happened, right? We came down, right there. We hit, we broke through, boom, right? Did the little bitty bounce right here. So we came down, we broke through. This little area right here is where this little bounce happened. We dropped down one more time, got a nice retrace up, did not break this price action though. So listen, we came all the way back up. If this plays out again, something like this, right? There's not much here. These bounces are really minimal, a couple hundred points at the most, 400 points for us, right? Then one more down. Now, it's really hard to make an inverted head and shoulders out of this, even though you possibly can. You start here, head, shoulder, down, head, up, shoulder, out, and then you're kind of out, right? It's a little harder. This more plays out much better. It's just a V bottom. Okay, so, but it does make a head and shoulders here, right? This does make an inverted head and shoulders. So you see how we got out of here. You see it a little more clearly right here. It's a little bumpy and choppy, but you got a nice double bottom right there. That double bottom would have been a great indicator for the pulling out of this. Okay, but I mean, I think that we're running into a place right now where we have some traffic in the way, right? Right here, we have a little bit of traffic. We have a little congestion right here. We have all this area right here. This little area right here is going to coincide very nicely with our 32 and our 200 MA and our 50 MA. I think we come down here. We're going to start poking around. This could be the 200 MA line right here. They'll bounce off the 200 MA line. Little hope is and then maybe hopefully we can just take one more dump. Now the problem is, I mean, you come up here, right? That's where Baby Bull Jesus could be. So you come up here. If we get a little bit more down here to our 200, which is at 3150. That would bring us down into this area right here, this 3150 line. We could do really good if we got down here. Get our bounce out of here, right? Get a little bit of bounce in here. And then maybe, just maybe, get maybe a healthier bounce. But that would be really shitty. I would rather just tank this puppy right down. Now, look at how far this has got to fall. Look at how far this has got to fall, okay? So we just fell. Let's go up here. Let's take a look. Let's dig into this chart, okay? Look, we just fell from 4,400 to 3,400, roughly 1,000 points. And we put in this long line right here. This is a pretty good distance. So, if we were to do something very similar to that, right? We just put in this little distance right here. That's pretty good. That's 1,000 point drop though, right? Another 1,000 point drop gets us all the way down to Baby Bull Jesus. Right, 1,000 point drop right here. That's where, this is where we're at. This is where Baby Bull Jesus is down here. We need this last drop to get down here into the Baby Bull Jesus territory. Now, maybe we screw around here. We bounce around a little bit for a couple days, maybe even a week. Maybe we fuck around a little bit for, give a little hope to everybody. Let them think this is the bottom. Sucker them into doing some buy orders. Right? Got idiots on Twitter right now posting, oh my God, imagine if this was the cheapest you would ever be able to buy Tron. Like the guy who posted that, dude, I have no respect for that at all. You just can't post shit like that. Listen, people who post stuff like that, guys, is so not cool. Right? That's just clickbait. That is not cool at all. All right. Listen, we're at a brand new yearly lower low. We all see that, 3,200 hit the 200 MA, right? Hit the 50 MA. Let's talk about that. All right. Let's talk about bouncing off those. But we know, we see this chart right here, right? You got stupid TA people out there that don't know, that don't have the indicators that we have, right? That don't know where bottoms reset. We know this resets. We know the weekly ADX resets. We know the multiple Meyer resets, right? The Mayer multiple resets. We know where all these targets have got to go to reset these charts. And you guys got people out there that are still fucking shilling to buy things like this is the cheapest you're ever going to buy it. That makes me a little bit upset. It's, you know. So, with that being said, all I'm asking, right? All I'm asking from everybody is please, please, just be patient. Listen, a bounce out of here, even if we have a nice bounce to 5K, you're gonna miss 5 to 10% of it. Okay? Maybe 5 to 10%. If we have a nice bounce all the way back up here, okay, you're gonna miss a little bit of this bounce. But honestly, you guys, all I'm saying, just be please, please, please be very careful. That's all I'm asking. Be very careful in your trading here. Wait for confirmation. Don't FOMO into some crazy, some crazy thing unless you see all of us going, all right, okay, $2,400 a minute. I have orders there, but I also think we're going to bounce a little bit. I think we can get a little bouncy between 3,100 and 2,750. Okay, so I have orders placed from 3,100 to 2,750. All right, so that's all. I have bounce orders. These are my bounce orders, guys. I've shared this with you. You've seen it. Where's it at? All right, here it is. Right, I'll adjust this. 27. I've had this up here. 2750. Right, and I'm gonna go a little bit higher right here. 3150. Right, because this is where our 200 MA is, and this might be a little smarter to play this because you're gonna probably wick through it. You're not gonna stop on it. I mean, so maybe you're 3120 or something like that, right? But this is it, right? I mean, 3,200. I should adjust this. 3120 to 3150. Right. Okay. So this is where we're at right in here. This is where we're playing. This is where we're playing the game. This is serious business right here. Okay. Now, as I've said, these are bounce plays. Bounce plays only. Okay. We need to have a confirmation on the NVT chart that it's low enough, that it's deep enough. We need to have confirmation on the ADX chart that it's deep enough, on the Mayer multiple, so it's deep enough, so we know we get a true reversal. Okay, otherwise we're just going to ride this up and we're going to have to ride it back down. But that's fine too, because that's the chances we're taking right now. We're trying to take that chance to catch a nice little bounce. These are only bounce plays though. My loads are down here. I still think we're going all the way down here, and this is where I think the NVT chart is going to take us. Okay, I think the NVT chart is going to take us all the way down here into this range, right? So that's what I got. All right, and I'm going to go ahead this. All right, and and right, so that's it. I want to say thank you all so much. I just wanted to do a quick catch up with everybody. I don't see anything's changed. I'm still looking for a little bounce. I mean, we could even get all the way up here, right? We could get a little bit higher up here, and then we're just going to retrace down, right? Just going to come straight back down. All right, I don't like where we're at right now. I'm not, listen, there's no volume out of here. There's no buying volume, right? The volume is just taking a shit on everything. Okay, look at the buying volume. Look at this. We're going up. Our buying volume is, this is the 1 hour chart. Buying volume just taking a dump here, right? Our buying volume just completely crashed out of the sky, right? Going up, that's not healthy. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours a little better. 48 minutes left in this candle. This is a pretty good healthy candle right here, right? That's a pretty healthy candle, even though it's a red hanging man. Even though it's a red hanging man right here, this is still a pretty healthy volume candle right here. And I don't know how it's freaking, how's this green candle when it's clearly a red? It just must be on the cusp, right? But that's about to put in a bearish hanging man right there, which is not good. Let's take a look at our 6 hour, making a rising wedge. You got your resistance. This is your Gaussian trendline chart. You got a little resistance on the top side right there. Okay, bearish volume is dropping off. You had a lot of bearish volume. It did drop off. This has still got 47 minutes left, so this will eventually, this will beat this candle here. So that is going to be an increase of the volume from this stagger point right there. You see the increase of bearish volume as it moved up. Now it kind of dropped off. It just needed a break. We needed a seller. This is basically just a little relief here. And yeah, but let's go into that 4 hour. I mean, this is good. This is not a bunch. This is not some bad volume right there for the bulls. Your 2 hour chart, you have 47 minutes left in this volume candle right here. You hit support on your Gauss chart. And yeah. I mean, that's it. You know, I just one more. A lot of these charts. Look at the support on these Gauss charts, right? Look at this. Look at this. Where the purple line is. You break that. I have not actually looked at our new trend. Let me go find my other chart. Where is it at? Ah, here it is. Okay, let me see this baby. All right, so this is our new chart right here. This is our new indicator. And all right. Let's see what we got here. All right, about to hit support. All right, see how well that support's worked in the past. Yeah, it likes to bounce off. Peak says Raven all-time low. Oh, don't tell me that, Peak. Don't tell me that. I'll go over and look at it in 1 second. Let me just finish this video up real quick. Daily. See, this daily can get so ugly. Yeah, everybody's kind of holding on to their scroll. I'm holding on to it too. Then remember, this is the one where your wife pushed you off the cliff. And there you go. There you go. We're going to have to see how far you fall. Right? We're going to see how far you hit the bottom. So listen, this is the bottom. Right? So what we'll do is we're going to make a little red bloodbath in here. Right? Let me do this. So I'll go like this. Get my squiggle thing. Right, this is all the blood. This is the blood. This is our blood bath when we hit the bottom right here. There's the blood. Right, and then where's it at? Oh. Okay, that's you in the blood when you hit the bottom. Oh, blood on you. All right, there we go. I'm looking for a tombstone or something. Looking for a tombstone or something here. There's got to be a tombstone. I do not have a tombstone emoji here. Seriously. I do not have a damn tombstone emoji. I can't find a tombstone emoji. That sucks. Alright, I tried. I'm sure there's something there funny that I can put in there. Alright, well, we'll do this. And then this is you after you're done. There it is. Alright. Oh, shoot. Sorry, we had Tony shared one of his charts. Let's see what we got, Tony. Daily needs to bottom within a red 9, 3-day. This is already screaming for reversal. Yeah, no, we see the 3 days. So the 3 days definitely on a hardcore reversal, Tony. Yeah, I agree. Just like a bleeding 9. I think you get a bleeding 9. I think this daily comes down to a 9, and we get a bleeding 9. And then, now remember, you don't have to go straight down like this, even though that would be nice and convenient. This can still kind of dinker around a little sideways, but I think this bleeding 9 will just kind of bleed out a little bit. It just bleed out. Hopefully it just bleeds out fast. We can come down and just get rid of that. But thank you for the chart, Tony. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, man. And this is all right, and let's go back over here. All right, everybody. Oh, shoot, I'll do Raven real quick. Check my LTC. Oh, keep going, baby, keep going. Come on. Litecoin bleeding 9. SV unfucking believable on a 9. Right, on a hardcore 9. So on a hardcore 9 right there. This is a bullish 9. This is clearly a bullish 9. 1, 2, probably count 3, 4, 5 right there. Looking for a small retrace, but man, that thing is fucking, that's unbelievable. They're just buying the shit out of that. Raven. Yep. There it goes, peak. Fuck. Oh, that sucks, man. All right. That sucks. Yep, that is it. New yearly lowly low. All done. Crap. Yes, I think BSV. Listen, the only reason BSV is doing this is because Calvin Ayers and Craig Wright hold fucking massive bags of Bitcoin. And they're geniuses, dude. Those guys are hardcore. Dude, those guys are hardcore businessmen, especially Calvin Ayers. Dude, that guy is literally selling his Bitcoin, dumping his Bitcoin on the market, turning around, buying SV, right? Oh, yeah. Dude, it's genius what they're doing. They're just buying SV. Dude, look at the market just took a 6,000 point shit and their coin is up, right? They're just dumping, and all they're going to do is they're just going to pump this thing up, and then they're going to probably dump this on us, and then they're just going to buy Bitcoin at the bottom. So he'll take his millions and millions and millions of dollars that he's shoving over in SV right now, okay, and he's just going to funnel it right back over to Bitcoin, and he'll probably scoop up a bazillion dollars in Bitcoin again at the bottom. Guy's a genius, man. That's what smart rich people do. Yeah, the quality of Vamp's drawing skills. Seriously, sixth grade. Sixth grade, all right? Charles says, what you want for Christmas, Vampy? A bag of blood. Yes, I would like, please, I want a baby bull Jesus doll. That's exactly what I want. I want a baby bull Jesus stuffy. What the point buying his own coin? So all right. So what you do is it's a leverage play, right? So if you're holding one Bitcoin, think about it like this: if you're holding one single Bitcoin, it's worth or was worth $6,400, right? So if you take that $6,400 and you buy your own token at $85, right? And your own token, well, shit, if you were buying your own token over here, right? I mean, he was buying the shit out of it over here. And then they had to retrace a little bit, and then they started buying again, right? I bet you can time this out pretty well with the crashes of Bitcoin, right? I bet the big crashes we've had, I bet this times out pretty well. And all these guys would do is just going to buy again. They're just going to keep pumping this baby. Right, if they dump, and I bet pretty accordingly, now then the other issue is once this takes off eventually, other people start to FOMO into it because they want to protect their money also, right? They want to protect their money also. It's exactly BTC but reverse. That's right. So they're taking their money out of their BTC pot and they're putting it in their SV pot, and they're crashing while the Bitcoin price is crashing because they're dumping it. Their coin is stable or going up. So now what happened is that Bitcoin that they just sold for $6,000, $5,000, $4,000 is still worth $6,000, $5,000, $4,000 to them in real fiat. But if they turned around and bought that Bitcoin back, that Bitcoin's only worth $3,400. Yes, and now he would hope other people buy into this to help it keep going. But right now, there's just no buyers in the market. They would be the only buyers. This is why they have to hold it up. Somebody's holding this up. Right? The rest of the market is plummeting. Tron, the only other one. Right? Tron's the only other one holding up. XRP's taking a shit. Making a bearish. This is bearish still. I mean, this can bounce out of here. This is insanely, the 4 hours, crazy, right? Look at the RSI, crazy, right? I mean, you got to admit that was pretty damn good right there. Now, it broke through my thing and I missed this, but somebody asked me the other day, they said, should I buy Bitcoin? I mean, should I buy, somebody asked me the other day, they're like, should I buy, XRP? I was like, no, no, let this market calm down. People have money. They're sitting on the sidelines. People want to get in. I know plenty of people that want to get into this market. Okay. Ravencoin, ADA, Ethereum. Ooh. Hanging Man on Ethereum closing in 35 minutes on a bleeding 9 on the 4 hour. I bet the 12 hours a 9 also. Look at that. There you have a 9 on this. Right? I mean, this thing is just begging to freaking bounce. We'd like to see a relief rally here, a relief bounce. I know there's nothing against this doing a relief bounce here, right? But I think we just have maybe one more little poke down, right? Because, when everybody thinks it's going to bounce, That's when it doesn't. Okay? So let's just be very, very careful here. See? Right? Got to be very careful here, not to FOMO in too hard. Right? Don't get greedy. No one thinks it'll bounce. Yeah, well, yeah. Everybody thinks it's going to go to... it's the bots right now. All this is bots. This is bots trading right here. And the bots will drive this up. Trading, they'll just do what bots do. And they'll drive this thing up. And then they'll just dump it on everybody. And it'll just be bots trading. Just bots giving it back and forth. Right? That's all that'll happen. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, people are afraid. People are afraid. You know, every time you think it's the bottom. Okay, so that's it, people. I want to say thank you all. Yeah, sure. Bogdan, hey buddy, how you doing, man? I will take a look at EOS for you. Do you really want to look at EOS? Are you sure, man? Are you really sure you want to look at that? That is an absolute bloodbath, dude. EOS is an absolute bloodbath. Horrible. Look, there was the 9. This is your bleeding 9. Just to give you an example, this is a daily chart. This is a bleeding 9 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 days of a bleeding 9. Like every single time frame is a 9 or a bleeding 9 except for the weekly. Right? Look at this. 9 on the 6 hour. Bleeding 9 on the 4 hour. Bleeding 9 on the 12 hour. Bleeding 9 on the daily. Bleeding 9 on the 2 hour. 9 on the 3 day. Weekly. Insane, right? This thing is just a giant pile of poo-poo. Just like it says. This is the ultimate pile of poo-poo. And this will probably retrace all the way back. Right? This looks like a 1, 2, 3. And this looks like a wave 1. Oh my god. Let me see here. That kind of... how could I count that? That's really hard to count that up right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Maybe ABC. Wave 1. And this is A, B, C maybe? Maybe a big giant wave 1, 2, 3 with a hell of a retracement here on wave 2. I mean, the problem is once it falls so far, I mean, people might just give up on this thing. Yeah, it doesn't look good though. I mean, but there's no reason this shouldn't have retraced days ago, right? Look, and you're down in your confluence level. I mean, everything down here. This is your support level, man. This was it. This is your heavy support. You fall into here. You're going into a little bit of a void right there. And there's some buys back there, but you're just gonna fall into a void. Right? I mean, let's see here. Even if you bounce out, retrace. No, I don't think. I know this will retrace. So there's your next support level right there. Oh, take that one and put it there. A, B, C, D. Yeah, you can't count that. It's too tough to count. EOS. right? So I basically just said that is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I prefer the 4 hour, the 12 hour. I think the 4 hour and the 12 hour are the most accurate, along with the 3 day. So if you ever want to know when you get, so you go, our indicator that we have it. So here you go. It's the invite only script. It is until 1 mil. Okay, so let me take off this stuff over here. I need that. Okay, so you go to the 3 day. Right, look, no long call. When you get a long call in the 3 day, right, then you know you can buy, right? No long call. Long call, buy. Long call, buy. Right? No long call. Bleeding 9 on the 3 day and no long call. That's not good at all. Right, so there we are. Ooh, let me do this. I want to check Tron. Let me check LTC. I want to check both of these with the scalper. Nope. Nope. Nothing. How did I get nothing? And all right, let me check LTC USD. Nope, nothing. Oh, it had a long call on it on the 3 day, 2 of them. Boy, that's ugly right there. When you usually get a 3 day long call, it's golden on, especially on Bitcoin. This works really well on Bitcoin. That's brutal right there. Yeah, look, you're only on a 6. You're 12 hours and 9. Your 3 days. See, you're different here. Your count is different then. There's this 9 on the 6 hour. 9. So you should be bouncing here. Like, we should be seeing a relief bounce here soon, right? But look at your RSI, okay? Your RSI still got room. All these still got room. I'm telling you, we're going to see a relief bounce real soon. Maybe one more fall out and then a relief bounce, okay? So we should be looking for a relief bounce. Okay, so I'll list that. Let me put that. So we'll leave that there. Get rid of this. Gonna move this down. Oh, come on. Don't do that. All right. We are close to a leaf bounce. Read notes below. Okay. I have not done Neo. I will. I did Neo earlier today. It didn't. It was. I'll do it. That's the last one. I'm going to bed, everybody. Tom. Hold on a second. Neo. Anybody tell Tom what BBJ is? BBJ is Baby Bull Jesus. That is our second coming. That is our second bull run. Yeah, we make one last bark before. Yeah, Vamp needs to go land his. All right, so here's the thing. You broke the mass. Look at this. So this was your big wedge line. Broke south of it. You're just bouncing. You're skipping along the bottom. This is not good. Listen, you broke the wedge line. You came back and you tested it. You got rejected off it. So take a look at this wedge line right here. Right, I might have to drop this to the daily. Right. All right, so there's your wedge line. So I used two wedge lines here. Okay, one on price action closes and opens, and one on wicks. So look, the top one is close and opens a price action. Close and opens a price action, and then this bottom one is the wick count. Okay, and you're in this huge channel. Look at this big channel right here. Okay, and now where are you? You are way beyond any local support. Right, here was my target. That was my target. This is what this was. This was a target circle. This is a target circle. So this is going to go all the way down there. And that's where it's going to go. It's going to go all the way down there probably. I mean, you're at, what do you have, $6 on Neo right now? The good news is, check it out. So here's the good news. So you hit the bottom right there, right? Not good. You snapped through it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to scoot this over here. I'm going to scoot this over here. We're going to see if we can hold this trend line right here. Okay, so now you're above, you're below that. You broke out of this wedge right here. Let's see if this wedge can help us. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to move that up there. We're going to move that just like that. And that's going to now become our, so we fell out of our E wave. I mean, you pretty much have to do that. Now, can you count this? It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this looks like another wave down. Right, that looks like a maybe a 1, 1, 2. Right, this is wave 3, 1, 2, or yeah, 1, yeah, maybe 1, 2, 1, 2. Wave 3, maybe a little bounce. Wave 4, 5. Look at the bounces are just not that high. You're just not getting. Look at your bounce are getting lower. So look here, you got a higher bounce. Here your bounce is lower. Here your bounce is lower. So your bounces are just dying because people just don't have faith in the token anymore. They don't have faith in it, and that's why you're getting more of a capitulation dump. Now you're getting a little faster, longer dumps. Look, see where this is longer and this is shorter. Right, now this is pretty good, and then it's like, oh, it's not so bad. Right, this one, then that one, then that one, now this one. I mean, you're getting pretty consistent drops, but you're getting lesser and lesser. Like from here to there is a big, here to there shorter, here to there smaller. If this is it, that was it, and then this, I mean, it's just shit in the bed. right? So there's no reason this can't end up down here. Honestly, NEO is the Chinese token, so it's the Chinese backed one. The Chinese government actually gives it some, like some loving. There's some loving from the Chinese government on this one. But where would you count this? So let's say this, that's our low. It's going to be real high to make that our case right there. This. Oh, look at that. Right on the 618. Very nice. Right on the 618 right there. Okay. So now let's do this. Let's go ahead and grab this. If that holds, right, if that puppy holds right there, you can get a bounce. Maybe come down a little bit lower and try a bounce. What is ONT? I heard rumors, Neo Team ONT. Does that mean they quit? Ontology. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Is he going live right now? Is Jonas live? He's probably asleep right now. He's usually sleeping right now. It's late for him. Oh, they started Ontology. Ah, okay, got it. Okay. Wow. All right, so there you go. I mean, maybe you get a little bitty down a little bit, maybe you get a little bitty bounce, but it's not looking good. Let's see the 12-hour. 9. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, I think we got a little. We should have maybe a little bit more down, and then a bounce. I mean, we're close to a relief bounce, right? I'm just gonna say, I still think we're close to a relief bounce right here. All right, let's move this. 200. The bottom of wave ones. Made $30. Carl says made $30 trading stable coins. That's right. That's what we're reduced to. Hey, $30 is $30, man. Go to a movie, get a lap dance. A lot of things you can do. Shit, $30. Get you a long way in a trailer park. All right, everybody. I am out. I want to say thank you all so much. Listen, all I got to say is please, please, please stay safe here, okay? I just think we have weak price action here, okay? And there's no reason that we can't get down to 27.50, right? No reason 27.50 can't get 10. 27.50 is on the table, right? From here. Right, 27.50 is on the table from here. Yes, fill my stocking with baby Jesus. I want a baby Jesus stuffy. Baby bull Jesus stuffy. I'm going to go find one. I'm going to see if I can find one. All right. All right. Yes, I'm done.